facts, some knowledge, and whatever it is that we like today, because somebody was on the road today and somebody got it in their feelings or in their chest about whatever it is. Because I feel like the weirdest behavior that anybody can ever carry on themselves. We zoom out. There we go. All right. Yeah, the craziest thing that I'm experienced with anything today, I just felt like doing myself. I don't know. I wasn't going nowhere, but even though I should, but I don't feel like it. It's just extra money to spend, and I need to save what little bit I got because we got things to do, right? Right. So today it was just like something said, Shrita, just test the theory. And I was like, all right, well, we're going to do it via TikTok. So while I'm on the TikTok trying to get the videos to load, I'm noticing for one, it wasn't loading how it was supposed to. That was one. Then two, that's when I was sitting here, I was like, you know what, Shrita, like my intuition was just burning. I was like, yo, why is my phone, literally I'm taking it off the charger, I haven't touched the phone, but immediately, as soon as I pick it up and I'm getting ready to go on the TikTok app. So anytime someone tries to hack you, clearly, you know what I'm saying, you have got a TikTok and then you can go to the studio. So anytime that I get ready to go in the studio, it keeps signing me out. So I'm just like, okay, so who would literally want to be in my account that bad, just to slow down? For one, you're trying to slow down views. Two, somebody you just really upset about something. Like if you're stressed and depressed in yourself, say something. Because most of the time, it be people sitting here going so hard in the paint. Like people can run their mouth, they're going to talk about you whether you're doing bad or good. But the biggest part of it is, it's like, I already know how the gossip goes. Anybody got to sit there to decide to gossip about somebody that's not in the room, and then they talk tough, they want to talk rough, but as soon as, hey, those are the fucking people that I stay the fuck away from. And then they be like, why you like to be by yourself? Because look at the bullshit that y'all pulling right now. Make it make sense. Why would you think at any given moment that anybody really genuinely will want to be around you? Just make it logical sense. And most of the time, any people that's sitting right now, they only kicking it with you because you got money. Because you confront the bill to go ahead and go on those trips. You confront the bill to go ahead and have bottomless mimosas. You the one fitting the bill to have the event. You the one doing it. But you not realizing. Half the people that's been stalking, harassing my motherfucking page, you were the person that they using you as a scapegoat. Y'all thought they sitting here, they using me as the target to go ahead and do what it is, but you sitting here being a dummy to do the dirty work for them. That's why it's like, it's rules and regulations. It's like, it's levels to shit that where people get themselves involved in, and they don't realize what they get themselves involved in until after the fact. Like, so you mean they paying you to watch somebody else's page, to go ahead and make sure that you reporting everything. They using you to go ahead and go through somebody else's stuff, to go ahead and report it, talk about it, screenshot it, do mirror screen, going ahead and let's get together at such and such house and let's see what they gonna talk about today. Oh, or they're going to do the other part of the latter part, the ones that really want to know the information. You realize that you're doing all this other shit, and then they waiting for you to bring back the message to them, to tell them so they can have the conversation. Someone ain't realizing how much part of it that you're being boo-boo the fool for the dumb fools, making you the fool to take the trap so they can get out of this. It was Keisha that brought the information to me. Well, Keisha wouldn't know who that person was if Letitia and Latricia and Shavonda and Shadavia and Carla and them didn't tell them. So okay, so when an investigation goes, guess what they're going to ask the main person, whoever's sitting there screenshotting or whatever? Well, we see the screenshots in your phone. They're saying you're the one that sent it to them in their phone. This is how it's going to go. And then as you sitting there screenshotting, ear hustling, all this other bullshit, and you the one reporting back to the next person, guess who it falls back on? You. The one who's reporting. The one who's sending the message to say, hey, they on. The same people they be keeping their alerts on to make sure, oh, they posted today. They posted today. Hey, Raheem, Jahid, go ahead and see what they posted today. Why Jahid gotta sit there and do that? Why he needs to sit there and be on that page? Why you gotta pay Imelda and all them to go ahead and do your dirty work for you? Why can't you do it? Why they gotta keep going ahead and getting caught up in your nonsense that ain't have nothing to do with it? I'm just logically trying to make sense of it to help you make sense, to understand that none of it makes sense for you to keep doing it, to get the next person involved to take the fall. Now, the thing of it is, I will say that I feel bad because I know a lot of these people got little kids. A lot of these folks got little kids. But this ain't no little case no more, because it's like, how far are you willing to go ahead and take it? And how far are you willing to go with it? What makes you think for 1 second that that person is going to sit there and play this game with you? Oh, I want to mirror their phone. I want to see what they got going on. Yeah, you may want to see what they got going on, but guess what you're doing in the midst of it? You're getting yourself caught up. Now you part of something that you was like, damn, I could have got out of it. Yeah, you could have got out of it, but you decided to go ahead and go with it. You decided to sit back, relax, watch the show. I want to see what's going to go on next. What they going to do next. What they going to wear next. Because I want to wear it. And then I'm going to put it up on my page. And I'm going to say that they copying it. Make it make sense, darling. It will require me to like acknowledge your existence, for one. Two, why would somebody want to copy you? Because to copy somebody is to say that you don't have no true creativity within yourself. That's the biggest part. That's the biggest part. Because it's like, why would you want to sit here and keep continuously playing some kind of game? For what game? What were you gaining from it? Hee hee ha ha. They don't get to get views. Hee hee ha ha. They don't get to make money. Well, the thing of it is, if there's interception in someone's capability to make money, to make a suffice living, you have a lawsuit for that. It just requires backtrack, IP addresses, what's the screen names, what's these pages, what pages, because your IP address is going to be affiliated, because most people sit there and go to these places, and other ones will try to get smart. Oh, I'm going to go to the McDonald's and try to view it. And then they can't track us there because everybody use McDonald's. Okay, no shit, Dick Tracy. Everybody can use McDonald's, but not everybody's going to be able to do what it is that you feeling like. What's your gain in it? What's your sole purpose on wanting to suppress somebody so bad? What is your sole purpose in it? And that's what somebody cannot even like suit themselves to even like think about. Like, damn, we are doing this. We are the main ones doing it. Shit, let they motherfucking shit circulate. Cause shit, if you don't have any kind of hate, you ain't got no problem with somebody's shit, I'm gonna stay up off your shit. If I just don't like it, scroll next. You know what I'm saying? They got a little error, irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? You could do simple stuff like that, but this is like someone that just don't get the concept of being able to do that type of thing. And it's like, what? But why would you want to go on to somebody else's stuff to do what it is that you do? I mean, ask yourself literally, what's the problem you have? Oh, they look cute today, but I ain't gonna tell them. That's jealous bitch, low self-esteem syndrome. That's weird. That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Like, why would you continuously keep doing that? And then it's like, oh, I'm listening to what they saying. But are you really gaining understanding about what it is that you're doing? Because who are you to project out to somebody, oh, they crazy in the head? It seems like you're the craziest motherfucker in this motherfucker. Because what are you trying to gain from trying to say somebody's crazy? Because most of the time when people got to fix their mouth to say certain shit like that, the weirdest shit of them all is called projection. That's projection. Takes crazy to know crazy. It takes stupid to know stupid. And for somebody to be incompetent and you to go ahead and name it, maybe you're the incompetent one. Maybe you the person with most of these people. You know what's gonna be so fucking funny?
I put my name and signature on that statement. And if they go ahead and really ask this person and they say I ain't seen them in like 10 or 20 years, you're going for 10 or 20 years then. Why would you sit there and fit yourself to go ahead and tell a lie? What? Because somebody gave you a false promise. Because shit, I ain't doing shit if the money ain't in my hand or wasn't already in my bank. Because if you promise me $1 million, I need to see this million before I don't go ahead and take the act to do whatever the fuck it is that you're trying to get me to do. And I can guarantee every single last one of these motherfuckers sitting here like, you right, I ain't even get my money yet. I know you're not gonna ever see a penny of it. That's why it's like the funniest thing in my ear burning. Talk that shit if you want to, but you ain't bold enough to bring that shit to me. That's why it's like, I don't really care about what y'all doing. Cause y'all ain't not one soul been brave enough to bring that shit to me. And you not gonna be brave enough to do that shit. Because you already know, like, it can go a couple ways, but I hope you choose life at the end of the day. I really hope you do. Because it's like, oh well, what? And then it was like the craziest shit out of it. It's like, it's people's names that I'm mentioning. They don't know me from a fucking cane and paint. And you sit here and listen to a motherfucker what they listening and what they talking about. Dude, the biggest thing of it is start asking questions. Do you honestly know them? Where you know them from? Oh, well, my boyfriend or my man had told me this. My man. Your man is for the streets, baby. That's community D. That's community P. And if that's trying to get a community D that's trying to go ahead and use it to get they bottom surgeries and shit, quit playing with people. Cause I'm gonna call you out on it. And I ain't no fear in me, ain't no punk in me. Cause I guess what? Growing up, how I had to grow up, you can't be fearful about shit. What the hell going on? There's repercussions and consequences for any and everything that you do, say, behave, and how you fucking move. Cause make your next move your best move. And one of your moves ain't been the best thing because the grossest thing that I've already experienced, and it was like, I mean, this is not the grossest one. Cause the gross one was, them doing the recording at the hotel. I mean, it's already bad enough that they do it here, but you body shaming. But the same way y'all body shaming, you sitting here and we talking with your man about it, but your man sitting there having dreams about it because y'all sitting here, it's some women on here watching me, baby, and you sitting here talking about my man was sleeping, I woke up to him, and you told them in that chat about that. Oh, they gossiping about you. Because now they got to sit here and think about, damn, I did show my man that, and now your man over here sneaking on the low trying to go ahead and get a glimpse. Trying to see, oh shit, what she got going on, what she got on. Oh yeah, it was see. And see, if I really was a messy fucking female, it's a lot of y'all females, I'm clearing out the bank account. First of all, I'm clearing out y'all bank account. But y'all need that for y'all kids and y'all home and y'all mortgages and shit. Right. But then you'll be quick to talk about, oh, that's, no. You was intentionally, like, it's a whole bunch of people you was intentionally willing to go ahead and fuck up out somebody else's life. But now you want to pull out last minute. Somebody was like, I'm pulling out last night. Last night they did not want no parts of this shit. Because it's like, you didn't tell me that they could do all of this. Because now they having to go back and certain things probably coming off my TikTok. Probably certain things coming off of this, my YouTube. And they sitting here like, shit, they do all of that. So the lies that you had to tell, and they got to go over here and see for themselves. And seeing for themselves, it's like, she ain't been around none of us and she's telling the truth. This person that got this one person from the music industry or somebody who's part of the band, child, tell me why, it will be motherfuckers from the Diddy parties. It'll be a motherfucker from y'all some diddlers. Just own it. Because like I said, when I called out Jeff, the real right, Mr. Guy, that motherfucker been fucking quiet for a little bit. Fucking quiet. A lot of these motherfuckers being real quiet right now because addresses, locations, officinas is being looked at. Somebody got spooked around 2 o'clock today. Because who came by y'all offices today? Yeah. How'd you, honey, it don't take a rocket scientist because they gonna make their way over here. Even though they can delay all day because you gave, what's his name, Officer Riviere, or whatever his name is, you gave him 10,000 and say, don't go over there today. Don't go over there today. Why you give him 10,000? You don't think that you giving him that 10,000 to go ahead and say, don't go to her house and go, don't let her know anything. Okay, you needed that money that bad. I hope I hope you okay and willing to lose that badge because it's eyes on the ground. Like I said, someone got seen today between 1 and 3 p.m. today at they work, at their office. For some of them, they was going on lunch break and they like, shit, what's going on? What happened? It's still for to be somebody's, a child gonna end up slipping up and be like, yeah, I don't know what they're gonna be doing, but it's gonna be around dinner time. Somebody loves to cook fucking spaghetti. Somebody could be cooking spaghetti as I speak. And whoever this person is that's cooking spaghetti, your child fit to tell your ass. CPS and DCF been up there. Because they trying to figure out, because something was on one of your kids' cell phones. Because somebody lost access to something or somebody did something to one of the other phones. And on the phone, the kid had something that they had no business on there. And they're going to tell you that they got a visit today from CPS or DCF. It's the same person that lives across state line, but you was dumb enough to go ahead and come to fucking Florida at the same fucking time while this shit is going on. Thank you for doing your job. By doing stupid as shit, because if you willing to do this for this black bitch right here, you the dumbest motherfuckers in the world. Because somebody's sitting here getting the notification, like I said, the motherfuckers, the ballers or the ones that really have the money, they got courtesy calls. They got courtesy calls. So there's an older female, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Could be about like 52, 55, between 52 and 55 years old. And they ask you, a particular question, but you paid it no mind. But you should have paid it fucking some mind. You should have paid the mind to what it was that they was asking you. Because whatever they asked you, you low-key was confessing to something unbeknownst to you. Because the illusion you thought you was portraying in a situation, you wasn't portraying no type of illusion or creating confusion, because it was something that they asked you, I'm hearing March 17th, or between January 17th and March 17th, and whatever it is that they asked you. Also, I asked you about something from last year in June. Your story didn't change tremendously from what it was that they already had from you. Unbeknownst to you, they was recording you too. You know what I'm saying? Even though you could pay for somebody else to do it and put it in somebody else's home, that don't mean nothing at all. All it's gonna take is one phone call. You mean your Chicago crew? Oh, they ain't making no moves. Regina Gaddy, the Callahans, Ivory, and them. It makes sense, because it's like everybody sitting here feeling some type of way. She ain't said my name. I drop names. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's a lot of more I should say, but why waste my time? Because y'all blocking me. Y'all wasting my time trying to block the shine. And all, this little light of mine, I'm going to make it shine. So every time that you got to come over here and keep doing what it is that you're doing, because you can't blackmail nobody. You can't keep threatening motherfuckers. And now motherfuckers sitting here looking up and getting smart enough. And somebody got lucky, because whatever it is that you gave them, somebody's nickname could be Lucky. But whoever it is that you gave that money to, they went on ahead and took a little bit of change and went on ahead and got some consulting. They went to an attorney, went to a lawyer, just trying to ask like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Because some of them taking it seriously about what the fuck I'm saying. And it's a group of men. And it's going to be a whole bunch of you motherfucking women. If you don't get on the fucking, come on over here and get right. Your husbands and your men's is going to be over here asking questions. Because a whole bunch of y'all women be trying to act like you fucking innocents, and then you sit here going fucking hard in the pain, going ahead, oh, let me go ahead and work my charm over here. That charm and that whoop pussy ain't gonna get you too far, baby. It ain't gonna get you too far. What that Tokyo girl said, she said if I was a booger, you couldn't even pick it. You end up picking and making a scab and bleeding your own nose. I'm intrigued by this. A water sign and an air sign. Oh, that's total chaos for like a tsunami or a hurricane. Because the husband gonna do the right thing, but the wife is sitting here gonna do something. Also, there's gonna be a man who's deuce. Your girl try to betray you, but she's also the one trying to tell on you about something that you used to do. Or you looking to go ahead and conceal it because it's somebody else that told you to go steal some, and if you gonna be with them, you can get this too. No. Some of y'all be in these fucking relationships. Shit, if it was me and that man sitting here getting consulted, y'all lucky I didn't go get that degree, fucking psychology, law degree, because baby, I would be eating y'all motherfuckers up. I don't want to play Grim Reaper no more. I don't want to do this. I know. She too cute for this. She too cute for this. I don't want her. Who wouldn't want me? Who wouldn't? I'm cool as fuck. I'm dope as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I say what the fuck I want, and I don't give a fuck about what nobody say or feel about it. Because it's not my responsibility to be concerned about what you think and what you feel. It be the motherfuckers that really try to go for me, be the motherfuckers concerned about their reputation and how they look. Bitch, it's a facade. Everybody used to want to know why Carly them didn't want me around them bitches. Because they couldn't pretend. They couldn't pretend. And they know most definitely now ain't no pretending around me because I'm putting that ass on blast. And then the audacity to try to call me a prostitute, a drug addict. The hardest drug I had was weed. Outside of whatever that doctor prescribed me in 2014 or 15 when he took out my wisdom teeth. So anything outside of that. What the fuck we talking about? Shark attack, bitch. I am I'm the bait in the motherfucking shark. But I ain't no snitch and I ain't no rat. But we'll air this motherfucker out about 80 and everything. Ain't no secrets around me. Trust and believe me, I can point you to A to motherfucking Z to go ahead and get what it is, because these B motherfuckers acting like they don't bleed. Okay? I bleed blue just like you. It only turns red because it hit oxygen. So know some chemistry. Know some human biology or something. But the audacity, if this is a fucking man, get it together, bro. Grown man. That's sad. But it's giving more of a sassy ass man. Don't no man come, a real grown ass man ain't coming at no woman. First and foremost. I don't give a fuck how much money you giving me. Unless you're just a low life and desperate fucking man will be willing to take money to do something towards a fucking woman. You gotta be a fucking low life. I'm rich as fuck, I make millions, but you're still coming after a woman that you're stealing from. Make it make sense. I'm going to destroy their character and reputation. That's defamation, because baby, everything you saying about me, I can prove about you. Don't tell no lie about somebody when they could tell 100 truths about you. And there's been a lot of motherfuckers been sitting here talking so much stuff about me without me being present. For one. Two, can't no one tell, next time somebody bring up my name, why don't you call her? Watch them switch it up on you. Anybody, I dare you to go ahead and take the chance and opportunity for whoever, and especially if they call themselves relatives or family, or they swear up and down that they know me, tell them to call my phone. They should be able to call my phone, right? If they know me, they should be able to call my phone. If they know me, they should be able to send me a DM and a message, and I will reply so they can go ahead and screenshot it to you. So that them lies that they told you, I'm gonna make sure that whoever decides to DM me, I'm gonna tell them 100 to 22 more truths about themselves. So when they get ready to bring it back to you, tell them I want to see the full message, not the half message. Because at least I'm grown enough as an adult to own up and take accountability. If I fuck up, I fuck up. The only fuck up that I've ever had to do was falling in love. And for me, that was my fuck up. That's why I won't do love. The last little motherfucker that came around there, and I made it clear, and I told him to his face, that was my last chance to ever fucking do that love shit. I've been a wife, I've been a mother, I've been married. Do I know how it goes? Of course. Do I give a shit about it? Nope. So anybody trying to come in and like, ooh, I want to be your friend before anything. I really want to be your man. I don't give a fuck if you want to be my man, my friend, or whatever the fuck it is. Prove your fucking loyalty before I even give you any type of fucking attention. And that's on anything.
Because of all the shit, I guarantee it's going to be up to 10 to 20 motherfuckers that are going to approach me, which will be men. Half of them will still be married. Half of them will be sitting here reconsidering if they even want to stay in that shit. Because I'm not the one for it. But I make it clear at the same time, shit, if your man is bold enough to go ahead and he's still married to you to come in my motherfucking DMs, don't come at me, come at your man. Don't come at me, come at your man. Because, bitch, I'll be your number one motherfucking fan. You will be my motherfucking groupie before anything. The fuck? Because half of y'all sitting here like, are you not entertaining? She's really fucking pretty. I can dress up. I can still be bald-headed, long-headed, whatever the fuck it is. Motherfucker, choose the personality that you want. Can I get personality number 9? You got it, babe. Can I get Harley Quinn today? Possibly. Do you need Jekyll and Hyde the next day? Maybe. Do you need me to get on my walking like Naomi type shit? Hit they ass with the Naomi Campbell. What the fuck you do? Take their phone and throw it at a motherfucker's head. Come on now. But then motherfuckers get shocked and surprised like, I didn't know she had that side like that. No. It's always there, but see, people don't like to take it. When I tell you straight up, you can take me face value or you can choose to go ahead and get to fucking know me. But if I tell you don't fucking play because I'm not here to play with you, I'm not playing. We got options. And if I get calmer in the situation, oh, you definitely got a fucking problem. Trust and believe me. I don't get no get back. I don't do the fucking revenge. Trust and believe me, I'm gonna air that bitch out though. And airing it out ain't no fucking form of revenge. Meaning what you thought was going to be kept quiet is going to be all out in the motherfucking open. I swear to God. Because I gave you 2 rules. 2 simple rules just to be around me. Don't lie to me and don't betray me. That is not difficult to fucking do. And then every single fucking person that tried to do what it is, big whoopity-doo to you too, bitch. Because you in your feelings, I guarantee you feel it in your chest and you depressed every fucking time that I could press this button. Like, I thought we gone ahead and made her feel like she was depressed or sad. Bitch, I can cry on my own. I can cry and grieve what it is that I fucking lost. While y'all watching from the distance, while y'all watching over there at the space base, at Peterson, at Marriott, off of I-95 and shit. At the hospitals and at the McDonald's and Starbucks. Well, they ain't gonna track us over here, and I use my VPN to go ahead and say that I'm in Hawaii or to say that I was in Japan or some shit. Motherfucker, we know you ain't gonna ever go to fucking Okinawa. Unless you're a damn Marine. But then it's like at the same time, you sit here talking about go see a psychologist. Bitch, I was seeing a psychologist for 13 motherfucking years. How many times you went? So I know how the process is, and I can clearly tell you that you don't know what the fucking first step of it is. I ain't trying to go tell them my business. It ain't about telling your fucking business. It's about telling them about what the fuck it is that you're going through. And half of you can't even face the fucking reality. And shit, most of the time, y'all don't even got the fucking mentality. If your man wanted to tell you something, your ass would be running out that bitch crying. He told me he didn't want me no more because I gained all this weight after the baby. Well, bitch, push back from the fucking table and quit getting fucking depressed all up in your chest. Because if that man left your ass today, bitch, you gonna be sitting there sad and fucking depressed. Unless your ass is out here acting like you a Shelly Ann, selling it, tooting it up, and going ahead and getting it how the fuck you can. Because you ain't concerned about keeping no motherfucking man because you worried about getting somebody else's fucking man. That's why I ain't never really keep fucking females around me like that. And if you did, you better have something on you. Oh, she didn't know. Ain't shit clingy. I love too motherfucking hard. And sir, this type of round, you coming over here, sir, I will tell you to your face. I will take myself to the fucking police station before I decide to do it. We ain't calling it premeditated at all. Ain't shit gonna ever be premeditated, officer. Come on in. Just go ahead and give me the handcuffs. Did you do this? Shit, I did. I dropped it off at his mama's house. I wrote my name in the blood and put it on the door, and I gave her a letter and told her I shot his ass. I ain't got no motherfucking problem with that. And y'all motherfuckers get mad and sad because it's like, I'm so tired of fucking society creating this fucking thing where you cannot speak your fucking mind. Is this the America? Is it the First Amendment Freedom of speech, right? So speak your fucking mind. Speak what's on your chest. Most of you motherfuckers over here depressed and stressed the fuck out because you can't tell your bitch that you don't like her no more. That you're more concerned about her sister or her mama. Well, go fuck on her mama, bruh. Go do it. Because all she do is fucking complain all fucking day and ain't doing shit. Shit, how the fuck you feel like you going to work for 10 hours and that bitch ain't, you come home and that bitch ain't cooking nothing? At least she could have gave you fucking common courtesy and say, hey, you know, babe, I'm feeling a little low. Like, y'all motherfuckers don't know how to communicate amongst each other and then be worried about why your man left in the first place. Because first of all, bitch, you ain't satisfying him. Oh, I'm not doing fellatio on him. I'm not doing the backside with him. That's why he fit to go get somebody who's going to do it. Okay? That's why he over there on little booty Patty, getting it from the back like that with little booty Patty. Shit, that's why he paying that little dominatrix over there off of his 501 nonprofit. Shit. Like, it's so much fucking sins and secrets, and then be motherfuckers fucking with me that ain't got no business fucking with me because the sins and secrets that I can go ahead and if your wife decided to, divorce you and don't let yourself be a millionaire or in a position of government, do you not know what type of game I've been in since a kid? So I know how it's ran. So if I had to see you face to face, oh, you're making it even better for me. You're making it even greater and even funnier for me. I'm getting more entertainment because where y'all was entertained behind the scenes shit, I'm going to be entertaining your motherfucking face. Oh, this is your wife. Oh, I saw your wife. She bought the male 304. She bought her a gigolo. She was the one messing with the milkman, in your side house. You remember when she came outside talking about, oh, I was gardening? That bitch, she was gardening all right. She sure was messing with the motherfucker that go ahead and cut the trim on the trees. But he be working all those hours and he works on the truck and everything and he's never at home. So you got lonely. So when Charles wasn't at home, you was getting it on with his homeboys and friends from his poker group. Do you not know how many times I used to see that shit? Why you think all the 304s used to know all the fucking secrets? That's how they be blackmailing them. Blackmailing the fuck out of them. Truck drivers, doctors, lawyers, politicians. Yeah, I didn't do my folks. They didn't fuck with low level motherfuckers. Trust and believe that. It was general surgeons, attorney generals. They fucking with commissioners. They was fucking with them people that was part of the governors or part of the governor's security team. The 304s that I grew up around. That's how fucking well I know how to fuck this shit go down. All the way down to inside the military, sergeant majors, the first 4 3-star fucking generals. How they was fucking on them and getting, baby, the leg up be fucking crucial and critical around here. So playing with me is like one of the worst dangerous games. It's like, okay, so you do that tarot. You do this. First of all, I'm spiritual before I'm ever religious. Because how you call yourself religious if you ain't spiritual? If your spirit, you can't, why you keep talking about a motherfucking spirit if you don't believe in spirituality? Make it make sense. So in order to believe in fucking spirituality, you must know about this. You can't come a preacher, bishop, or none of that without understanding spirituality. You're taught occult knowledge. You're taught esoteric knowledge. Even in those Christian colleges and shit like that, they're taught this. They're taught astrology. They're taught about all of that. That's why they're the paid schools. Why else is Christian colleges private? Should we look into some of these, quote unquote Christian or religious fucking universities? Y'all will be so fucking surprised at what you really would discover really be going on. I'm just saying. Because before they had to slow down on hazing when it was time for y'all to get into these sororities and fraternities. I'm just saying. The motherfuckers that want to be Greeks and shit like that. Especially the white girl sororities. Oh, baby, Becky gets down with the Becky. That's why they be saying, call Becky with the good hair. Because Becky probably go ahead and do it without breathing. Okay, Becky might got the talent where she could put it down there and go ahead and breathe through her nose at the same time if you get the gist of what the fuck I'm saying. That's why the fuck they be going over her. And then the judges, oh baby, the judges, if I was to tell you how them judges get down, you'll be so surprised, like, how you know that, baby? I can expose so many fucking judges' lives by just giving. If I knew that I wouldn't get restricted or they wouldn't fuck with my shit, I could tell you how the fuck they be getting these judges, especially the female judges. Ever paid attention to the female judges that always just be so fucking disgruntled when they sitting on the bench? Somebody's last name is Finch. Finch. Yeah, that one. And it's like, they come in there acting like they got an attitude. Well, I read on this article, whatever, but why are you so fucking disgruntled in the morning? So fucking disgruntled in the morning. Because I can add salt to your injury about who it is that you're really going ahead to do. Because that 501 profit of that $20,000 grant or charity or gift that you just got in, 36 hours ago? Doing an NCO? I gotta find the right acronym because I got about 3 different acronyms for that. Non-commissioned. Somebody got some non-commissioned officers that's involved in this. So this is including a VFW. This is including legions, lodges and stuff like that. Oh, because I wanted to be one of the candidates to go ahead and choose for what? For what, Thomas? You thought you was going to get a seat in Senate? Ain't shit evil about anything I'm fucking doing but speaking the truth. Is it evil to speak the truth? Because it seems like it's so evil. Everybody want to call me evil or the fucking devil. No, it's called I speak my motherfucking mind. I stand on business. I do what I say and I'm going to say what I do. If I did it, I did it. And if I didn't do it, I didn't fucking do it. And the fact of the attempt was to go ahead and call somebody to submit. That's the stupidest shit I've ever fucking heard. That's impeding on someone's free will. That at that point, you're creating a simulation in someone else's life. Doing forced homelessness because you have access to commercial real estate and actual realtors and people at landlords and also through hotels, which I already knew with that Shadavia Hadley, Johnny William Luter, Patrick Luter, they ties because John A. Luter worked for, hotels as well. So also, having access to hospice because you got relatives in fucking hospice. All it takes is a simple little prayer. If it's their time to go, it's their time to go. What is it called in that movie? Meet Mr. Black or something? Who is that? Angelina Jolie and what's her husband's name? Brad Pitt. When he had to play Oba. Yeah, that type of shit. But then it's like, why would you sit here and play in something for a fucking fact I've been innocent this whole time? That's why it's like I can speak on this shit. You think I really give a fuck about anybody's feeling? Like, why she got to speak on it? Why you have to speak on my name when I'm not present? Why couldn't you call me on the phone and tell me what it was what the fuck was going on? Because now y'all want to try to go ahead and suit it as, oh, it was a miscommunication. Wasn't shit miscommunication. You did what the fuck you did. You stood on business. Now I'm standing on mine, sitting here online out in your shit. And you can't say shit because guess what? She ain't here. She wasn't supposed to exist. Right? But, she could cry, but you can get all these motherfuckers to try to verbally attack, intentionally, indirectly, but get mad at me from out in your shit. Shit, I don't give a fuck. Let's air this bitch out. Fair is fair. I want them to conceal the fact that, I wanted to do this airstrike and make it seem like it was an accident that this plane or something hit over here. Shit, the only people you can get that is a motherfucking, I'm not gonna call them Haji because that's beyond fucking disrespectful, but you can get somebody from an Arabic or Middle Eastern country that's down with the shit. If I'm gonna tell you I'm supporting your cause, because some of y'all out here supporting fucking causes for people that all it takes for, if the FBI get an inkling that you sitting here supporting extracurricular extremist groups, you got an even bigger problem than to worry about what the fuck I'm saying about you. Because at this point, you know, that's a violation to Constitution. That's a violation to strike 2 for your job and your position. Strike 3 for you to try to make me a opposition in the fucking first place. Forced fucking strike is like, what the fuck? She was military and she know about this shit. Bright ideas, I reckon, right? So everybody get fucking bright ideas until they realize, like, I can't get too much bright ideas with this shit. Somebody's fucking knees is fucking up on them as we speak. They sitting there talking about, oh, I can't come over there today because my knees or my back hurt. Your knees ain't back hurt, baby. That blood pressure is high as fuck, and your ass in here stressing as hell because you sitting there wondering why certain people are roaming around in your neighborhood, but it's not your accustomed people that you used to see in the neighborhood, right? What's going on? Bitch, you already know what's going on. You know what's up. Ooh, say what, say what, say what? Donnell Jones. Yeah. Somebody's name could be Donnell, or somebody's last name could be Jones. How the fuck you know what's going on? Big Jones, Lil Jones, Mark Jones. Who? Mike Jones? Michael Jones? Or Johnson? But it's like you wanted to go ahead and try to play this game with somebody else's life, but shit, let's have fun with yours. I'm gonna come back on though, cause now I feel like see, y'all wanted to be messy, but it's like y'all want to be quiet today. I noticed that don't nobody be in the comments no more ever since I had called out that last person, cause honey, the audacity of her to come on her to think that she was gonna get big and bad and brave, and then until I start pulling out them cards and reading that ass to filth, your ass is over there in the house getting your head tagged the fuck up. Cause that man mad as shit. You getting beat on in the midst of trying to talk nonsense. Not to mention you actually for real doing escort work. You for real hopping on that pole to go do it. But shit, I know if I hopped on a pole, I ain't got to do the extra, because some of y'all doing that extra talking about I'm doing house parties. Anybody doing house parties, you doing the extra favor. So don't fix your mouth to sit here to talk about somebody when you can sit here, you doing extra party favors, and the man that you laying up with is cool with you going in and doing them extra favors, whether it's a hand or anything else after the party. And then the audacity to come for me. Shit, anytime that you got to take your husband to bring somebody else in the bedroom, baby, you don't satisfy him. You don't satisfy that man. Because if you can't put your man in the room for and give him that quick 1-2, he don't want you. Oh, he gonna look outside you, baby. Trust and believe that. And the fact that y'all putting me in the space where it's just like, hey, it is what it is. But let your man come over here. Trust and believe me, you will have a problem in your home. Chaos and confusion will be in your motherfucking home. Why? Why Rita didn't answer the phone? And now he catching the attitude, getting pissed off at you, screaming and hollering at everybody in the motherfucking house because now he can't reach the person who he really want to fucking talk to. What did you do? I did what I did, and it is what it is. I said what I said, and I gave him what he needed. But fucking me over, now he's sitting there fucked up in the head. You gonna feel it in your chest every time. The same time I'll tell any fucking man that ever fucking try to do to me, and I can count on my hands about what it is that I did. I still got fingers and toes about what the fuck who I did it with. Some of y'all need fucking tally sheets to keep up who the fuck y'all been doing. Outside of creeping on your husband, outside of going to the swinger party. You got to take your man to a swinger party to fulfill him? That's sad, baby. That's sad. That's sad. See, because the difference between you and me, my man, I got to convince me and none of that. Any man that ever been with me, he was always caught off surprise. Surprise, surprise. I don't need all that extra. What you say, do 7 minutes, right? Got you done in 6, right? Don't play with it. Ain't shit for me to ever be embarrassed, ashamed about whatever the case may be. It's full transparency over here. But playing in my face and trying to say, oh, hey, friend, bitch, I might mean mug the fuck out of your ass. I can't look her in her eyes too long. The motherfucker that can't look me in my eyes for too long, I already know what's up with you.
She's so fucking cute. What do I do? Shit. A white man's fucking happiest dream and the cutest thing he loves to fucking see. Okay? So it's not ever anything that you're gonna ever do to try to make me feel fucking less than. I had to deal with that for fucking years with my own fucking families doing that, which I already knew that they were looking to beat me in submission, to have me in that position to feel like I wasn't worthy. I wasn't loved, or whatever the case may be. Because most of the time, if I can break you into submission mentally or emotionally or psychologically, of course, naturally, that's why I haven't ever been a person to judge anybody. Naturally, yes, you're not going to be able to respect your body. You're not going to be able to pay attention to the cues because you're looking for somebody to give you that validation. You're looking for someone to tell you, yes, you're beautiful. Yes, you're worthy of being here. And what little bit of attention you do get, and it causes you to not pay attention to what the real intent is, of course, you're going to fall into the fucking pit until you wake up and realize, like, oh, that motherfucker didn't mean it because they over here doing this, they over here doing that. It's natural. That's why it was so many times, even via the VA and stuff like that. When I would see people at the VA, one guy, he pulled this fucking stuff while we was there. And it was he was a veteran. But his PTSD was like way, way worse. Like he needed somebody next to him. But it was like, poor little girl, I already knew he was doing his due diligence to her. Like she was scared of him, like if he got drunk or something like that. So she was really just trying to be there so she can make sure that he didn't fall into that habit of drinking too much, right? But this is what the employee did at the VA, and it was a black dude. And I think he was either Arabic or Hispanic or something. His wife was white or whatever. But while we were sitting there in the VA, the black dude behind the counter that was, typing in the information, because I think he came in to ask like something about how could he do school or something like that at home, because it was like, I guess he was getting bored and just wanted something to do. And they told him to hold off or whatever, but he couldn't stay in the room. So I can tell he was like infantry or something like that. And he had to hurry up and get out. He was like, look, I can't wait. He left or whatever. Tell me why there's still people sitting in the fucking waiting room. This is at the Veterans Affairs. This is this man's personal record that he had no business looking into, because as soon as he left, he should have closed out that fucking document. Ain't no need for you to see. Oh, he was like, oh, let me see how much money he made. He was like, damn, he getting all of this. He getting all of this. But why are you sitting here announcing this shit? Told me, he was sitting there saying the amount, and I'm sitting here next in the fuck, like right next to the desk, while he's sitting here like, this man get this benefit and this benefit and this. But why are you speaking this man's business? He is out the door. He is no longer in here. A black dude at the Veterans Affairs. But you want to know what he had on? He had on his good old Mason ring, didn't he? He had on his good old Mason ring. He sure the fuck did. And I was like, oh, these motherfuckers be thinking they are high and mighty. Especially the black ones. The black Masons love to show off their shit. That's why I be like, ugh, y'all motherfuckers just be wanting to just show something off, but then don't even fucking realize what the fuck it is that you doing. You showing off your position. You also showing me off at the same time your low life and your need for validation, right? And then when like someone will try to come in, be confident and shit like that, do you not know how many times they used to always try to recruit me to be a fucking Eastern Star, and I would tell them no. 2000, they did it when I was in high school, when I was doing, via JROTC, and I was like, no, because I don't like cliques. Shit, even as a kid, shit, you not think I wasn't approached by GDs, Bloods, the Rolling 60s and shit? And I wasn't having to hump in. They knew I would be willing to square up. I'd be like, no, that ain't for me. But I was always respected. It was a mutual understanding. Like, hey, if we got to get down, we got to get down. It just was what the fuck it was. Shit, I was with my Native American cousin. Shit, hey, shit pop off. We gonna do what it is that we got to do. I could get down with the best of them, but it ain't no fucking need for it. Because my question is, like, I used to love being around them because I had a better understanding, like, okay, what was the purpose of it? Sometimes you'll get some people that, hey, they just didn't get that love in the home. So that's their way of, hey, that's how I feel like I'm supported.
And I used to be like, okay, well, who was I to judge? My only thing was to sit there, don't love them no less, because guess what? Everybody deserve fucking love. Everybody deserve to be respected regardless of what it is. But most people want that unity. Most people utilize, but sometimes some people utilize that shit as trying to conquer power over other people. And then when they try to do that, they don't know how stupid it make them think, because then when you trying to assert power over certain people, that, hey, sometimes you be thinking them motherfuckers is foot soldiers, the foot soldiers really be the real hitters. The foot soldiers really be the fucking real biggest fucking hitters. Shit, if you really want to know where the real criminals come from, it's usually the blue collar motherfuckers. Regular Joe Smo that you see working at fucking McDonald's and shit like that, or working in the grocery store, and y'all quick to talk about, he ain't got no job. Okay, go ahead and do something stupid. Go ahead. With a smile, gladly, he'll go ahead and wrap your ass up in a plastic bag with a duct tape around your neck, and they wonder where they found his body at today. And it's like, how the games we play. That's why it's like the same person that they keep sending to my motherfucking door in the middle of the night, or whenever they just feel like I finally fell asleep once they finish, viewing from their camera. I'll be like, y'all are, y'all serious about this. Like, y'all really need something to happen. But the thing of it is, it's like, what's the name of the judge? The thing of it is, if you the Fed person doing your job, or whoever this sheriff person swear they doing their job, why haven't y'all stopped the surveillance? Why did you stop that person from coming to relay that message? Just curious, out of curiosity. What caused you to go ahead and do that? Ooh, this hair coming out very nice. But it's like, talk about it. And most of the time they'd be quick to call me, oh, they psychotic, they're this, they're that. Well, the psychotic person is the person that got to keep going. And the person that you keep trying to convince that the person is psychotic, but they presented evidence to pinpoint for the group of people that you keep trying to say or convince. Because at this point, I feel like it's a lot of people they sitting here reflecting, like, okay, wait a minute. Like, nah, it ain't, hold up. Because if they knew this, and if they didn't know about this, I said, shit, I'm not concerned about it. Because when they open up that cold case, when it comes to the so-called relatives, I'm about to have me, listen, that day there, it's going to be a group of people like, you didn't tell me that you was involved in that. I remember that going on when we was back home in Lawton. Carla, why you didn't tell me? And now y'all about to see them two sisters go at it. Because either Sheila going to be drunk and say something crazy as shit to Carla, and y'all fit to see them fucking scrapping. You going to be like, what the fuck? Carla, yeah, if they got to meet Carla and Sheila got to be in the same room longer than whatever that event is for, oh, y'all have to have a problem. Because, of course, I got to be the topic of it. But y'all better have a problem. And the reason being why y'all have to have a problem, y'all have to see some shit go down. It's like that little BET show where they got Eva, whatever her name is, playing like she a madam. Because there's going to be some motherfuckers like, so I was getting pimped out the whole time. No shit, Dick Church. You didn't know you was getting pimped out for a Diddy situation. So meaning I already knew you was going to get set up with somebody underage. So if you didn't go ahead and do something that they felt that they needed you to do or say, they was going to set your ass up at a strip club. Because, of course, they look for the weakness before they hire y'all dumbasses. Because a lot of y'all sit here and talking about how the fuck did we get this? Because they already know what the fuck your weakness is. They already know what you strapped for. So most of the time, they ain't approaching you just out of the blue or out of random. They've been watching your ass for a good little bit, for a couple of months, because they done got a little bit better at what they can hide and conceal. So anybody, that's why I'm like, the motherfuckers sitting here willing to go ahead and ear hustle and stuff like that, oh, they got enough dirt on your ass that when it's time for this shit to go down, it's y'all first before anything. Why they go to my kid's school? Baby, before you can even think about anything, the kids' school, they already got the kids. They already got what they needed. And trust and believe, you going to be sitting here like, how did they? But why did they? Because you were the stupid one to go ahead and get involved in it. And they knew a court case was going to come. So, of course, they had to figure out who was the easiest targets of them all. Who was the easiest people to go ahead to convince to get involved to take the fall.
Okay? Carry on. Hopefully, you know, this carry person or whoever it is that y'all hired, stay out the fuck out of my phone. I just want to upload content and have fun for myself. Shit, I look good today. Because I'm a savage. Sassy, bougie, ratchet. What's happening?